Good morning and welcome to the VSA Morning Mine. It's Friday, the 7th of October. I'm joined by Paul Rankin. Paul, how are you today?
I'm well, thank you. I'm well. Had a little bit of a shower, looks like just before dawn, but otherwise looks pretty nice outside.
Yeah, it's not too bad. All right. Seems a little bit quieter towards the end of the week here in terms of mining news, but a significant announcement out from SolGold. Let's start there.
Yes, that's right. They intend to merge with Cornerstone Capital here in an all-share transaction. These parties had been squabbling here for several years now with Cornerstone, I think turning down two prior bids by SolGold to merge up their interests in Ecuador, including the joint interest in the Cascabel porphyry discovery there. So Cornerstone shareholders will get 15 SolGold shares for each of their shares, which would give them 20% of the enlarged capital of the company post-deal. And it would uh, bring together essentially two portfolios of early stage exploration projects across Ecuador. Cornerstone, on its own right, has interest in the Bramaderos copper gold discovery, which we've also talked about here previously on the podcast, held by ASX listed Sunstone Metals. So this simplifies the ownership structure for Cascabel in particular, as they would like to proceed with the further funding.
Yeah, it sorts out one of the various corporate issues that SolGold's had over the last little while, and given the share price performance, it's unsurprising that the two parties have realised that actually cooperating together might be a better result for all of the shareholders together.
Yes, that's right. Mm-hmm.
So we'll see whether this is enough to start to turn things around, but it feels a bit like a sort of oil tanker turning rather than anything else.
Yes, that's
what else, Paul? I think there was an announcement from Cadence Minerals.
Yes, AIM-quoted mining portfolio firm Cadence Minerals released an increase in the iron ore JORC-compliant resources for its Amapa project in Brazil. This has moved additional mineralization into the measured category of 55 million tons, grading just over 39% iron, and brings total measured and indicated to just shy of 230 million tons at almost 39%. So that's a nice increase there of about 30% in the measured and indicated category within an optimized pit shell. So inferred mineral resource also increased by 10 million tons to just about 47 million tons at 37% within a pit shell as well. So this increased confidence in the mineral resources here allows them to proceed with feasibility study work in the measured and indicated resources. And those feasibility studies, of course, is what bankers do their lending on, is based on that higher level of probability. So nice improvement there on de-risking the MAPA project.
Yeah. Anything else, Paul?
Yes, we also had an update on the mine building of the Rupice mine on the Varus project in the Balkans of Adriatic Metals. They're about 45% complete on the mine construction at Rupice now, with the 210 meters down into the ore zone or down into the mine by the developing decline. And they said they do have sufficient working capital reserves and contingencies to offset any delays that they've had to starting concentrate production. So it's a nice little bit of progress. there, and they will be publishing their first annual sustainability report, they say, in the second quarter of 2023.
There we go. All right. Thanks very much, Paul. I think you and Andrew will be back next week.
Yes, that's right. And you're off to Mexico, I understand.
I am to Guanajuato. Just got the itinerary through this morning. So going around the various new parts of Guanajuato Silver and some of the older ones too.
Yep, very good.
All right. Cheers, Paul.
Mm-hmm.